feeling? Fill the first quarter out, you outscore them the rest of the way.
I told the guys in here, I said, if we had probably played an even game, we had a slimmer chance to steal this game tonight. I thought you had to be even because I felt we could still push the tempo a little bit, and but not having that equal quarter or being in a positive in the first quarter. Now you give a team that has seen every coverage and everything you can face be able to make plays, and they made a lot of great plays as they always do when they needed a big bucket. You need a big bucket, and you got a three, you got a backdoor cut, you got a lot of great things. But our team did a great job. They forced 13 steals. So it put us in some transition. And the guys made some open shots. But I just thought every time we got close by 1, by 4, by 3, that quick shot you didn't need. You needed to get something nice, get something solid. And I thought we over-penetrated a couple of times. But I thought if we take away, I just said, the first quarter, we have a great chance to pull, to steal this game. I thought the energy that we had, prepping, being ready for the game, and it would hit the floor, but we started off 4 for like 20, and now if you don't score against this team, they have the ability now to take you out of some of the things that you're going to do.
Besides the shooting, what failed you on the first quarter?
I just think it's shooting, because sometimes when you don't make shots, you have that you don't have that backup to say, okay, next time we let our defense come a little bit. Teams and players, young teams, veteran teams, you miss a couple shots right away. You drop your shoulders, and now you make some mistakes on the defensive end. So not being able to put the ball in the basket right away really hurt us. We over-penetrated. That was one of the things too. We over-penetrated rather than trying to make the extra pass. You need to make the extra pass against this team. Make the extra pass and drive. But when you try to score right off the first initial play, they're going to be able to guard that right away.
You went to the second unit. You had, I think, 4 reserves in the quarter, and you pretty much stuck with them most of the second quarter. What did they give you that you liked?
Well, they gave us spacing, and they gave ball movement. The ball moved a great deal. Obviously, we had some spacing, and obviously Marcus Thornton made some big threes, and that kind of closed the gap as well. But it was done a little bit out of penetration to find someone, not penetration to make plays for myself. And I thought in the first quarter we had a little bit too much of that, and the floor was small. The floor was too crowded. San Antonio's going to crowd the floor anyway. Now you start creeping in. We had no outlets. They weren't really. They were really taking a chance and say, okay, you guys make some open shots in that first quarter. Where in the second quarter we had several guys that actually were making the shots now, and that put a little bit of pressure. We had a nice little segment where we had a little pick and roll, and Jason Thompson was knocking down some right elbow or free throw line jump shots, which allowed us to get right to the middle of the defense. So we had everything working from that standpoint where the ball wasn't stopping. We came off a pick and roll, the ball moved, the guy had an open shot, and he moved again.
It seemed like outside of Jason, your other 4 starters got off to a real slow start.
I just thought they were like, running in mud, and why they couldn't get off. And I think a couple shots that didn't go down, that kind of take you out of what you're trying to get done as a starter. A couple of turnovers that put them in transition. Again, they came out, obviously, to push the tempo in the first quarter, maybe feeling that we weren't going to be a team that was going to get back on defense, and they ran us out of the gym a little bit early on. We make a couple of those shots, they're taking the ball out of bounds, and now we have a chance to defend this team in the half court.
Then in the third quarter, you made you were able to get it down to 1. Then you had, 2 or 3 possessions where you just couldn't get the shot you needed, and they go on another run. Is it just one of those veteran-type things where they withstood you guys, and then?
Well, one thing that San Antonio and probably all the top teams are in our league is that they're able to withstand runs. A team make a run to get back into the game, they go up by 4 or 5, and they allow you to make a mistake. And then when you make the next mistake, you go down by 7 or 10. But I thought that the starters came back in the third quarter and gave us something to give us a nice run. I thought Cousin did a good job. Jason did a great job. And Tyreek made a couple back-to-back threes. So I thought we did some nice things there to get us in the basketball game. But then once we moved deeper into the third quarter and then into the fourth quarter, we made those runs, got back into the game and cut it to 1, cut it to 3. Now that's where let's run something really nice. We don't need quick jump shots. We had a break at one point where wide open 3, and that shot has to go down. If it doesn't go down, now they have a chance to run back at you. And we had a wide open 3. The guy probably take that shot and makes it, 8 out of 10 times. But in that particular case there, because we've made a great run to get it back down to 1 out of 3, I think it was, and we don't make that shot off a fast break. If you had a chance to run for a layup, the team is now on your heels. They're trying to catch you because you're making a great run, and that shot doesn't go down. It's going to put the favor back on them.